Hi everyone, welcome back to day 9 of the Fit to Lead 10-day yoga challenge. My name is Catherine, and again today we've got another flow to get you out of your head and into your body. Today we're going to focus on some core work and some twists. So let's get started. As usual, we'll start in child's pose. So sit the hips back onto the heels. Your choice to take the legs wide or zip them together. Then folding the torso forward over the legs, arms reach long, palms into the mat. And we'll let the forehead rest on the mat as well. Take just a few moments to really allow ourselves to fully land right here, right now. Turning our awareness inside, beginning to focus on our breath. Finding deep, even inhales through the nose, followed by deep, even exhales through the nose. Doing our best throughout our practice today to remain focused on our breath. Noticing as our thoughts wander, acknowledging whatever comes up, and then simply coming back to the breath. Alright, and on our next inhale, whenever you're ready, we're going to make our way up to tabletop. So all fours, shoulders stacked over wrists, hips stacked over knees. And then from here, let's go ahead and extend the right arm out, just with the fingertips resting on the ground for now. And then we'll extend the opposite leg, so left leg extends out long. And from here, once you are feeling stable, we can go ahead and lift that left leg and right arm so that they're parallel from the mat. Take an inhale here. As we exhale, let's curl, drawing everything in towards the center. Forehead and elbow and knee all in towards the middle. We curl in, and then as we inhale, let's extend everything out to the front and back. Exhale, and let's curl everything into a nice tight ball, and then inhale, we extend to find length. One more time, just like that. Exhaling, curling in, nice and tight. Inhaling to extend. Nice work. Exhaling, let's drop that right hand and left knee back down onto the mat. And then from here, let's extend opposite arm and leg. So we've got left hand reaching and right toes reaching. Once we're stable, we can go ahead and inhale to lift them up away from the mat, parallel to the floor. Let's exhale here together and check in with the spine. Make sure we've got a neutral spine. Think about drawing the belly button up towards the back body. Let's inhale here. And then as we exhale, we curl forehead, elbow, and knee in towards the center. And then inhaling to find length. Beautiful. 2 more times. Exhaling to curl. Inhaling to extend. 1 more time. Exhaling to curl. Inhaling, extend. Exhaling, left hand, right knee, all the way back down onto the mat. Let's find a twist. Inhaling, right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Then as we exhale, we'll thread right hand between left wrist and knee, bringing the back of the hand, arm, and right cheek all the way down onto the mat. Sending the breath into the back body here. Breathing into our gentle twist. On your next inhale, pressing into the left hand, unwind, reset, all fours. Exhale here together. Inhaling, left arm will reach up towards the ceiling, opening the chest towards that left side of the room. And then exhaling, threading left hand between right wrist and knee, bringing the back of the hand, the arm, and the left cheek down onto the mat. Breathing here. Sending the breath into the back body. Wonderful. Next, inhale, pressing through that right hand, unwind back to all fours. As we exhale, reset. Fantastic. Now let's send the feet in one direction and sit the hips down in the other direction. So we're coming to sit on the mat, moving back into a little bit of core work. So let's plant the soles of the feet on the mat with the knees bent, and we're moving into Navasana, boat pose. So finding a nice long spine. Let's start with the legs behind the hands behind the legs, sorry. And then we're just going to begin to lift up onto the toes and then send the weight back so that we can lift the legs up so that they're parallel to the ground. And while we're here, we want to think of keeping our spine nice and long. We're not curving through the back of the spine, nice and tall as if you were being pulled up by an imaginary string from the chest. So you can keep the hands behind the legs, or if you'd like to, you can go ahead and release the arms so that they float parallel to the legs. And we're just going to hold here for 3 breaths. Nice and tall, long spine, shins parallel. Beautiful. One more breath. Beautiful. Go ahead and place the hands behind the legs, soles of the feet back down onto the mat. Nice work. Let's take a breath, reset, enjoy the rest. We're going to head right back into our boat pose in just a second. Nice. So when you're ready, leaning back, bring just the tips of the toes onto the mat, a nice long spine, and then let's lift those legs up parallel to the mat. And once again, you can hang on to the backs of the legs, or if you'd like to, you can go ahead and release, floating the arms parallel to the legs, and we'll just hold here for 3, for 2, and 1. Beautiful. Release. Nice work. All right, from here, finding another version of a twist. So we're going to go ahead and lie all the way back down onto the mat. We'll start by drawing that right knee in towards the chest, giving it a nice hug to start. And then we'll take the left hand on the outside of that right leg. We'll draw the right leg across the body towards the floor on the opposite side. Doing our best to keep the right shoulder planted firmly into the mat below us. And then finding whatever arm variation works best for you. Maybe that's capital T with the arms extended long on either side of the body. Maybe cactus with the elbows bent at a 90-degree angle. Maybe you want to keep that left hand resting on top of that right leg. And then wherever your arms are, let's bring our gaze over our right shoulder to complete the twist in the spine. Breathing here. Beautiful. On our next inhale, let's bring the right leg back across the body. As we exhale, extending it long out in front of us. Then inhaling, we'll switch. So draw that left leg in towards the chest. Start by giving it a nice big hug. And then this time with the right hand on the outside of that left leg, we'll draw that left leg across the body towards the floor on the opposite side. This time checking in with that left shoulder, making sure that it's planted firmly on the mat. Finding whatever arm variation you worked with on the first side, and then bringing our gaze over our left shoulder to complete the twist in the spine. Breathing here. Beautiful. Next inhale, we draw that left leg back across the body. Exhale, extending it long in front of us. And then as we inhale, let's draw both knees into the chest. Give ourselves a nice big hug. Let's gently rock from right to left, massaging out the low back. And then let's begin to roll forward and back along the spine. Starting slow, rocking gently at first. Slowly beginning to make those rocks a little bit bigger until we can rock all the way up to find a seated position on our mat. And that's it for our core and twist 10-minute vinyasa flow. Once again, thanks so much for joining us in the Fit to Lead 10-Day Yoga Challenge, and we will see you on the mat tomorrow. Bye.